Hi lovelies, I hope everyone's having a lovely day today, okay, filled with positive vibes, good energy, all of that good stuff because that is what we want and need, okay? So today is another episode of the Tea Circle, okay? Okay, I need to stop saying okay. I feel like I say okay a lot in sentences, it's just like a natural habit, but anywho, I got some feedback from the last Tea Circle video and it was good feedback, so I'm back again with another one. Basically, the Tea Circle is where I talk about, relatable things we all go through, things you might want to talk about, and yeah, we just sit here and talk about it, okay? And also I exposed myself a little bit as well, but there's nothing wrong with that. Today I'm drinking ginger tea again. I don't drink ginger tea all the time, but I just feel like when I do a Tea Circle video, the first thing I think about is my ginger tea. Let me get my ginger tea, and some herbal drops are in here as well. Great stuff. I feel like I'm exposing myself once again. Today I'm going to be talking about my toxic traits. I feel like everybody has toxic traits. I don't care what you say, you have toxic traits, okay? Even if that's toxic towards yourself. You might not even be toxic to other people, but you might have toxic traits towards yourself. But I just feel like everybody has toxic traits. And I have toxic traits to myself and to other people, okay? I'm not afraid to tell the truth here and, tell the truth. But I feel like right now I have more toxic traits to myself, and I'm gonna give you some of my toxic traits, okay? I'm gonna expose my toxic traits to you today. Let me know some of your toxic traits as well. If you want to message me on Instagram, because maybe you don't want to put anything in the comments, or maybe you do. But yeah, tell me your toxic traits in the comments, or message me on Instagram and let me know some of your toxic traits, because maybe we're twinning, okay? Maybe we have the same toxic traits. One of my toxic traits is 110% definitely overthinking. I really have a bad habit of overthinking, and sometimes overthinking is not a bad thing, but I feel like overthinking is bad when it stops you from doing something, or you're overthinking over the smallest of things. Then because you've overthought it so much, it's like a massive thing when really it isn't. So yeah, I feel like overthinking is definitely toxic to me, but also it can be toxic to other people as well, just because someone could be a really nice person, but it's like my mind's like, listen, this person is too nice, there's something going on low key, maybe they're like a serial killer. Obviously majority of the time they are not a serial killer, but no, I'm being extra. I've never thought like that deep where I've thought someone's a serial killer, but I'm just saying I overthink a lot and it's not good for me. But you know what, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Some days I don't overthink at all, like I'm just going through life, I'm chilling, I'm vibing, and then maybe 2 days later, okay, I'm overthinking everything. I'm overthinking something that's coming up, all this stuff. So yeah, I'd say overthinking is 110% one of my toxic traits, but more toxic towards me than anybody else. Let me know in the comments if you're an overthinker, and let me know how you deal with overthinking, because you're going to need some help too. I'd say another toxic trait for me is probably thinking I'm not good enough, okay? Not even good enough for other people, just maybe, for example, maybe if I'm doing like a YouTube video, thinking of YouTube videos or something, and I just think to myself, this ain't good enough. But really, the idea is fine. And I'm thinking it's not good enough for my supporters, and it's not good. Like, I'll think, stuff like that. It kind of is overthinking too, to be honest. Like, this low-key is overthinking as well. That's something else that I deal with, like thinking I'm not good enough for certain things. I'd say I'm better though. Like I feel like everything that comes to my life now, I am meant to get, okay? 110% I'm meant to get the things that I've got right now, and the things that are coming I'm meant to get right now, But thinking I'm not good enough is definitely one of my toxic traits, and it can stop me from doing things sometimes. Thinking I'm not good enough is a toxic trait to my damn self, okay? I'd say this next toxic trait is toxic, but I'd say as well, like it's actually a good thing sometimes as well. So it's like the toxic's good, but also it's bad too, you know? I'd say my next one is that I shut down. So when I say that I shut down is, for example, let's say I'm in a confrontational conversation. Let's say I'm having an argument with somebody and the argument is going on, and then next minute, like, I'll just shut down and I'll just not say anything and I'll just go off the grid and I won't want to deal with it anymore. And then it's like, where's Mariesha? I don't know. She's not here anymore. You know what I mean? Like, that is definitely a toxic trait. A toxic trait because maybe the situation is not that deep, and if I just solved it there and then, that's that, like it's done, like nipped it in the bud, like that's that. But if I don't resolve it there and then and I run away from it and shut down, then it's just dragging out the situation even more. Do you know what I mean? But the reason why I said this is positive as well is because let's say there's this person, I don't know, and they're just there, like they're just there, just trying to make me react and do all this stuff, and they're just not a very positive person, and they're trying to inflict this negativity on me or something. I'm just not messing with it, so therefore I'll just go and that's it. That's why I say it's also positive, because you don't always need to entertain like certain people, I feel like, especially negative people. But then if it's a small situation as well, like you can just kind of resolve it, and that's that, instead of dragging it out for it to keep going on and on and on for no reason at all. Have I got better with that? Maybe like 2%. I'm not gonna lie, like maybe I'm 2% better dealing with like that, not shutting down, or I still shut down. So that's just something that I still need to work on. But I feel like all of my toxic traits anyway are things that I need to work on 110%, because I feel like working on things obviously helps you improve in yourself, but just working on things makes you a better person, obviously. So I need to work on these things. So let me know in the comment section down below, or on Instagram or anything like that. You can message me. Let me know some of your toxic traits, and if you're working on them and how you're working on them, because you know what, maybe it can help people in the comments, maybe it can even help me as well. But the best thing is taking accountability, acknowledging them toxic traits as well, and not being in denial like you don't have toxic traits, because I feel like everybody has some sort of toxic traits that they're working on, or maybe toxic traits towards other people, and that's great stuff if you can acknowledge that, you know. I feel like if you're not working on them, then it can kind of sprawl out to other people sometimes and, you know, infect them. So it's good to disinfect them toxic traits. The postman just gave me a heart attack. But anywho, let me know anything you'd like me to talk about next in the next Tea Circle video. And yeah, and I hope you have a lovely day today, filled with positive vibes, good energy, all of that good stuff, because that is what we want and need, okay? And I'll see you very, very soon for the next video on my channel. But yes, bye!